Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watch You Want, and thanks for logging on. Today we are looking at the Gerald Genta Arena BiRetro 45mm in stainless steel. You can see this BiRetro jump hour Gerald Genta on our website, watchyouwant.com. Purchase it there if you like, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. Now you can see on my wrist 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference. This 45mm stainless steel BiRetro jump hour has impressive presence. Yes, the size is substantial. It's 52mm from extremity of lug to the opposite extremity, and it is 45mm across the round of the case before you add the substantial crescent-shaped crown guards. But what really sets this watch apart is the outrageous combination of time display and colors. This is a watch that sort of walks a fine line, usually the exclusive domain of avant-garde Italian designers, somewhere between outstanding and outrageous, possibly both at the same time. The watch is a little bit of a contradiction, being plainly Dadaist in character, sort of an object of fun, an object of carefree exuberance, and at the same time very much a work of high horology with an exceptionally sophisticated modular movement. Now I want to emphasize that it is easy to wear under a tight cuff. As big as it is and as loud as it is visually, it's only 12mm thick, and with a generously sloped dome-style bezel, this is an easy watch to wear under a dress cuff, but as bright as it is, you'll probably see it showing through. This is a dramatic timepiece. Now Gerald Genta, I should mention, sold his company in 1996, which was actually Siamesed with the Daniel Roth Watchworks, to the Hourglass of East Asia, and in 2000, the Hourglass sold to Bulgari, laterally LVMH, Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, and that's ultimately where Gerald Genta resided. Now, between 1996 and the ultimate closure of the Gerald Genta brand as an independent entity, many of these BiRetro jump hour watches were issued with exuberant colors, innovative and avant-garde daring designs on the dials, on the case flanks, the integration of color, bracelet, case, and bezel into one exuberant continuity. You can see that really obtains right here. You can see the natural rubber vulcanized strap does close the gap to the flank of the case, so very much in the spirit of historic Gerald Genta watches, this one continues the theme of an integrated look, the strap into the bezel, into the dial, into the strap, and out again. The strap is of outstanding quality, and I really like it because with the scoring underneath, it relieves heat, moisture, and grit against the wrist. But it also has a nice taper that visually swells to join the lugs, themselves fixed by threaded screws. Very high quality junction. And then it tapers off so that it's easy to flex around the underside of a smaller wrist. This is an easy 45mm watch to wear. Has a very high quality deployant clasp. When closed, you can see the inset Gerald Genta logo. It has twin trigger release, so the closure is very secure. You can see on the case back the somewhat quirky off-centered Gerald Genta logo with the note that this is part of the Arena BiRetro line. Now the dial is the main event here. It's almost a grill-style cover, somewhat evocative of automotive imagery, and you could say that there's a little bit of automotive tachometer or speedometer at play here, but it succeeds entirely on its own terms without self-consciously referencing anything else. And this really is a work unto itself. Like the Lamborghini Countach, it's just somewhere between fatuous and fabulous, and it's not afraid to be a love-hate piece. You can see that gorgeous grille revealing the jump hour disc underneath, and then the BiRetro grade displays set inside a sunburst metallic blue chapter ring that forms the seconds track. Now each one of these individual calibrations, the date at 6 o'clock and the minutes outboard of the jump hour at 12, features a retrograding hand. Now in the case of the date, you can see that it is in fact a quick set. So you do have a quick set date, and you have the ability to advance it conventionally, just as you would using the base movement here being an ETA 2892, doing business as the Gerald Genta caliber 7710 with 21 joules, with a modular refinement built by Gerald Genta in Le Sentier. Now if you want to advance the jump hour, there's a special way you can do it without losing your minute. There's a pusher on the flank, and I'm going to utilize the world's absolute finest pusher adjuster tool, the toothpick, which can mar nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, not even the softest yellow gold. And we're going to advance the retrograde function and the jump hour such that you can see that at no point do you lose track of the minutes? Now, after you've jumped through without losing track of the minutes, you've set your watch. You can adjust it manually from the crown, but it's quicker with the pusher adjuster. Now, the watch is very dramatic and well synchronized such that when you do adjust, and we're going to hack the balance here, stopping the seconds, and demonstrate the retrograde in action. When you do adjust the watch manually, you can set the minutes, and it will show its characteristic retrograding action in conjunction with the jump hour function, I should say. The watch features automatic winding and a 42-hour power reserve, and as mentioned, because it is based on an ETA 2892, you do hack the balance and stop the second. So as outlandish as this display is, it can be synchronized precisely to a reference timer or known accurate quartz clock. Finally, the watch does feature 3 ATM water resistance, so it is a sports watch, but it's not necessarily a dive watch. The rubberized bezel, integrated natural vulcanized rubber strap, and steel case mean that this is an excellent watch for fun in the sun, wherever you may be. You can see this Gerald Genta Arena BiRetro in stainless steel 45mm on our website, watchyouwant.com.